Hi everyone, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a collective reading today that is for Sun, Moon and Risings. If it doesn't resonate with yourself, then please take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. I hope you like your messages today. If you do, please like and subscribe to the channel and you'll get updates every time that I put new content on the channel. Okay, let's get into the reading. Hi, this is a collective reading for Pisces. This is about self-reflection. Today is the 18th of May. Whenever this falls into your feed is hopefully when it should be relevant for yourself. Now, like I say, it is a collective one, so it won't be relevant to everybody, but it will be relevant to some people out there. Take what's relevant for yourself and leave what's not for everybody else. Okay? Don't force it to fit either. And do remember that we've all got free will, so I'm not forcing you to do anything at all. Okay? So this is literally, sometimes we all go on a bit of a self-reflection journey. We all need a bit of some of us feel a bit stuck and we don't know what to look at within ourselves, how to move forward, what to do next. So the idea of this reading is to give some of you a bit of an idea of what it is you might need to reflect on to help you move forward and help you stop feeling so stuck. Okay, Spirit, can we get some cards for Pisces to help them with their self-reflection? Okay, so the overall energy of your read is the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So it suggests that you are somebody that plans, you take things slow, and you're pretty meticulous with your planning of things and going after what you want, but you're just really slow at doing it, okay? Now, what we've got, so in the area of how you talking to yourself, it looks like you're arguing with yourself quite a lot. So we've got a Seven of Swords in the area of your self-talk. So this would suggest to me that you are potentially arguing with yourself. You could be deluding yourself quite a lot, or you're trying to talk yourself into getting away with something potentially, whether that is, how do I put it? Whether it's something that you've done, whether it's something that you're considering doing, whether it's just a state of mind, whether you think that you've done something really bad, but actually it's really good. And, you know, it could be any number of things. We're going to pull clarifiers on these to get some extra clarification. It could potentially be that you might be doing, I say gossip, but it's in your own head. You know, maybe you're talking to yourself, telling yourself other people are gossiping about you. Again, that could go along with, you know, self-deception. But it does look as though it does look like you might be deceiving yourself over something a little bit there. Now, what are you hiding from yourself? We've got the Six of Swords. So this potentially suggests that it's also in the reverse, that you're hiding that you're feeling a bit stuck and you're either scared of it or you're ashamed of it. Okay, so something that's happened has meant that things aren't moving forward. Things are a little bit delayed. You're a bit stuck. You know, I mean, and you're just a bit stuck in a rut potentially. And it is you're either scared of moving forward, or you're scared of being stuck, or you're ashamed of moving forward, or you're ashamed of being stuck. So something that has caused, it very, very well could be that, you know, you're feeling stuck because you are being the Knight of Pentacles and you're going slow, but movement's happening. It's just at a very, very slow pace. Okay. And you're probably telling yourself that things aren't happening, and that could be why you're feeling stuck. And you might be feeling ashamed or fearing that you're stuck because you're constantly telling yourself that you're moving slow, or that you're stuck and nothing's happening. But in reality, it very well could be. Now, in the position of what have you currently got that's available to help yourself? You have got the Five of Wands, and that's in reverse. So this is suggesting that there's potentially a lack of competition, or you need to have some cooperation with something. So whether that is cooperation with your intentions, whether it's involving other people to help along with your plans to move things forward a little bit. It's just suggesting that, yeah, that you involve others. You know, whatever it is that you're feeling stuck with, it's something that you're doing to yourself. And you know, it might be that you might feel that you've got something blocking you, and that you could be having a bit of, you know, something might be challenging, but this is suggesting that there isn't actually a challenge, and that you just need to potentially ask for some help. So whether that, like I say, whether that's involving others, whether it's involving your spirit guides, you know, family, friends, professionals, it does suggest to me that you're feeling stuck, and you just need to ask for some help to get yourself moving. If you want to move quicker, you just need to get some help to move quicker. Okay, now what you need to let go of, we've got the Page of Cups that's in the reverse. Okay, now the Page of Cups is somebody that, when it's in reverse, is somebody that's a little bit impractical and potentially absent-minded. Saying that, I'm thinking of the Page of I'm thinking of the Page of Coins. Oh yeah, so well, they're closed off. Okay. And yeah, they're literally somebody that's closed off. They've not got a great psychic insight into things. You know, it also suggests that there could be delays. So delays in communication, delays in relationships, delays in anything. He's a delay, that Page of Cups is. So it's suggesting that you let go of the fact that there is a delay. So he's basically asking you to have patience. Okay, so yes, you're feeling frustrated and you're telling yourself things aren't moving. Potentially you feel stuck, you are going somewhere, you're just going really slow. It's asking you to, or it's suggesting that you ask for help and that you have patience, and you know, release the fact that there is going to be a delay. If you do ask for help, that delay will get quicker. You know, there won't be as much of a delay. So that's potentially, again, why it's asking you to release it. Okay. And what you need to embrace is the 10 of Pentacles. Sorry, the 9 of Pentacles. Which is pretty much a wish fulfillment card. That 9 of Pentacles is saying, you know, that you're going to be prudent, you're going to be secure. Now, it is suggesting that it is alone time as well. So potentially, I mean, this is what we call the pre-Empress card. So single person that's, you know, very appreciative of everything they've got. Basically amazingly fabulous with everything as well. You know, happy, single, secure, doing what they need to do. Doesn't necessarily mean that you need to be single. Okay, it just means that you're going to be secure, you're going to be safe, and you are fabulous doing it, and you're going to be very self-assured. Okay, so that is what it's saying that you need to embrace. Now let's get some clarification on these. I'm going to use this deck. So, Spirit, can we get some clarification on this 7 of Swords, please? Spirit, please clarify the 7 of Swords. Oh, and I've just dropped a chunk of the cards. I'd say jumpers, but there was about 30, so no. Spirit, please clarify this 7 of Swords. Okay, so we've got the Princess of Cups in reverse, which again is the same as that Page of Cups. Okay, so it is like you're telling yourself you're stuck, because you're looking at that delay. You're telling yourself you're stuck, but in reality you're not stuck. Okay, that's actually a pretty good card to clarify that with. It could also be that, I mean, if it's something where you're trying to get into a new relationship, maybe you're convincing yourself that it's not happening, you're closed off, nobody, you know, there's no emotions in something, especially if you've started something new, you know, when you're in a slow new relationship, you might be telling yourself that it's not going anywhere, and the person's heartless and closed off. But you know, this is just something that you could be telling yourself to deceive yourself. Say that with that being released, you know, it might be something where that is the case and you need to release a person. I'm not saying that you need to go and dump anybody. Personally, I think this is just a state of mind, and that it is just that, you know, more along the lines of you telling yourself that there is a delay, but it's just a very slow one. It's just moving slowly. Sorry, you're probably telling yourself you're stuck, but it's just moving slow. Okay, can we get clarification on this Six of Swords, please? Excuse me. That's a bit of a yawn. Right, so we've got the King of Swords in the reverse as well. Okay, so you are definitely feeling very stuck then with that King of Swords in the reverse. And the King of Swords in the reverse is somebody who, they're not really able to grasp the truth of things. Possibly super self-critical as well. So if this is you telling yourself that things aren't going your way and you're being massively self-critical of yourself, you are going to think you're stuck. You know, you might not be able to grasp the truth of the situation of you are moving forward. It just doesn't feel like it because it's going really slow. If it's something where you've recently ended something, or you've come out of something, or you're manifesting something, you know, it is just going slow. And I believe that's why you need to ask for some help to help speed it up. Maybe you've hit a certain step where you don't know where to go next, or you know, making that next step might just be a bit slow, or you might need a help with it in order to progress it quicker. I would half expect the Six of Wands to come out, to be honest with you, in the upright to clarify that. Let's get some clarification on this, please. Spirit, can we get clarification on that Five of Wands in reverse? Okay, so we've got the Hermit card in the reverse to clarify that Five of Wands in the reverse. So the Hermit card is suggesting that you come out of being on your own. When the Hermit's in the upright, it is somebody that goes on their own. They're doing some solitude, introspection, and they're learning a lot about themselves. Now, when it's in the reverse, you know, you are lonely because you're on your own. You need to go out and socialize. You need to stop keeping things to yourself, and you need to stop taking time to sit and think about things. So it is generally a card of action. So it's telling you to stop being on your own, involve other people, you know, go out, socialize people. If it's something where you're trying to manifest a new relationship, for instance, and you're telling yourself nothing's coming along, it's not going to if you're not going out there and socializing and not meeting new people, not involving other people. You know, it could very well be that you might have friends that you're telling them you're not ready, you know, you don't want to go out, you don't want to do, and they're trying to get you to go out with them to go and socialize, to meet new people, you know, and you've been telling them off or telling them no, you're not going to go, and this is saying no, go and do it. You know, whatever you've been putting off with other people, go and do it. Stop being antisocial. Go and involve others, and you will start moving forward. And if this is a person or a personality trait of your own where you're emotionally closed off, you know, this is suggesting you need to let go of that. if this is telling you you're not emotionally closed off, you're absolutely fine, and that's what you're deceiving yourself about, you know, you need to let go of that personality trait. You need, and open up a little bit, or stop fearing it at least, so that you can move forward. Okay, because that being closed off is what is keeping you stuck. That being isolated is keeping you stuck. It's not so much keeping you stuck, but you're not going to get very far if you're not doing things to do it. It's like if you want to buy a house, you know, if you're manifesting a house of your dreams, it's not just about sitting there looking at houses and wishing and hoping that you get it. You've got to do the steps to get to it. You know, you've got to make your plan. You've got to go through those steps towards getting to it, which is what you've been doing, you know, with your pentacles. But then you hit a certain point where you might not be able to do something else without involving others. You know, if it's a relationship, for instance, that you're manifesting, like I say, nobody's just going to turn up to your door. I mean, there might be a delivery driver or your postman, you know, or woman, but it's unlikely that they're going to be the person of your dreams, because at the end of the day, they're just doing their job. They ain't even going to really be looking at you. They drop off a parcel and walk off, you know. So it's unlikely that somebody's just going to turn up at your door. And let's face it, even less realistic is the man or woman of your dreams is going to teleport into your living room in front of you on the telly, you know? I mean, we've all got people that we fancy that's looking at us on the telly, but they're not real. They are real, but they're not real to us. Do you know what I mean? You can't touch them. You can watch them, but you can't touch them. You can't get comfort from them. Not proper comfort anyway. They can't give you a cuddle. They're the telly. All right, Spirit, clarify this Page of Cups. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so your Page of Cups, like I say, the, you know, either cold personality, that, you know, that delay is being clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, which is suggesting that, I mean, it's in the reverse as well. So it suggests that you're frustrated with the lack of things happening, with things not necessarily being very skillful, or you're frustrated with that work that you've been doing. So it's impounding on that delay potentially. You're frustrated with yourself, you're frustrated with what's going on, and it is just impacting on that thought of you being stuck. So you just need to release that, okay? You need to let go of your negative thinking over what you've done so far isn't working. It's not good enough, because it is working. You just now need to go and involve others into it, okay? And Spirit, can we get this clarification on the Nine of Pentacles? Spirit, please clarify the Nine of Pentacles. You've got a few nines on here, which are reoccurring numbers. So I'd suggest keeping an eye out for any synchronicities. They're usually angel numbers telling you that you're on the right path. And another 9. So the 9 of Swords has come out as well. Okay, and that is in the reverse. So whatever it is that you've been having sleepless nights about, this is suggesting that that's all going to clear up. Okay, you're not going to have the anxiety. You're not going to have the stress. You're going to start getting good night's sleep. You're going to be abundant. You're going to be lacking stress. You're going to be successful. You're going to be getting what you need to get. But you do need to involve other people and stop thinking that you're not moving forward. Okay, I know that's harder to do than it sounds. It's easy for me to just say it, and doing it is hard. I really get that. But this is suggesting that you need to move forward. You need to involve other people. Everything in there come out in the reverse, just to prove it's not all reversed. On the bottom we've got the Death card in the upright. You know, there's quite a few cards in there in the upright. It's not just me pulling cards from a random deck, and everything's in reverse, promise. But yeah, so you need to embrace that fact that things are going to get better. It is going to get better. You just need to start being with other people. You need to get other people to help. Okay. Right. So I'm going to pull some Moonology cards for you now. See if there's any other messages that Spirit wants to give. Spirit, have we got any more messages for Pisces? Ooh, it's not very often I get jumpers out here. So we've got the end of a tough cycle approaches. It is time to take action. Work through your fears. Okay, surrender to the divine on the bottom, and prosperity lies ahead. Okay, so that's that 9 of coins. So you have got good things coming, okay? You just need to take action and start involving others. Take that next step and involve others into it. Okay, now I'm also going to pull a Kitchen Witch Oracle. Now this is usually a message that it's all related to herbs or kitcheny things, usually herbs. It's generally just the message that comes with a card, but sometimes they tell you to eat it, drink it, or rub it on yourself. If you want to do that, you go and do that. I'm not suggesting that you do that. It is completely your choice. I definitely wouldn't suggest that if it was poisonous. Okay. I've got no idea if any of them are poisonous. I'd like to hope not, because you'd like to hope that things that suggest to you to eat, drink, or rub on your skin wouldn't be poisonous. But, you know, things they might suggest to rub on you might not be great to eat. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so you've got Arnica for recovery. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce that one, but that's what we're going with. And the message behind that is it's been a struggle to make a comeback, and you're still reeling from the blow you received. You may be wondering when life will get back to normal again. You're feeling bruised and hurt, and you're in desperate need of some urgent TLC. Convalescence is key. Give yourself time to mend. Lack of control over the symptoms that are plaguing you can be frustrating. So allow me to assist in gently supporting your recovery process. My rich source of magnesium will facilitate your healing of any traumatic injuries, including sprains, as well as your bruised soul. Take me as a cardiac tonic, and I will support your weary heart. Stop trying to go it alone. Just rest in the comfort of knowing that I will nurse you effectively to the full recovery you've been longing for. So again, stop going alone, stop going it on your own, and get some help, whether it's from friends, family, or professionals. It could even be, as daft as it sounds, if it is something where you're looking for a relationship, go speed dating, get help from a speed dating thing, whatever you'd call it. Book yourself a ticket. You never know. Right, okay. So that is the message I've got for Pisces. Good luck on your self-reflection, and don't forget to love yourself, because it sounds like you might need it. But yeah, sending you all my love and support, and thank you for joining me today.